What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Burrow77 here with my man, A Young Leg. We are getting into it for Champions League. We got PSV versus Arsenal. And I got to ask the question, is the PSV home magic broken now that they have finally dropped a game? Yes, it was a cup game, but they lost to go-ahead Eagles at home. It's the first outright loss PSV has had in their home building all season.
I think it's a really bad omen for him. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, especially because they lost back-to-back games versus go-ahead Eagles in the last two fixtures. That said, Arsenal doesn't have a fucking striker, and they look like shit, too. They just tied 0-0 to Nottingham Forest and lost at home at the Emirates to a completely spineless West Ham team, 0-1 in your own building. That's fucking embarrassing, Arsenal. You got no striker. I know things are tough for you. And unfortunately, I hate to say it because it doesn't make for great football. This reminds me exactly of what Arsenal is going to do last year with an away leg and then a home leg versus Porto. They're going to play defense. They're going to try not letting PSV score. They're going to try and come back tied on aggregate to the Emirates, and then they're going to look to grind out a 1-0 result. It's going to be super, super fucking boring. I hope PSV can get a goal here at home. Whether or not Arsenal can score, I'm not sure. Just because of their lack of striker, it's not like PSV's super watertight at the back. They're good, but they conceded a goal to Juve. They had to outscore Juve. It'll be an interesting one. Some things I like here. Look, I lean PSV on the double chance / Asian handicap plus 0.5 at minus 113. I think that's a really good number for a team, like I said, who has been unbeaten at home up until their previous cup match. I think the under here screams at me at minus 120, under 2.5. And, you know, if you don't want to pay the juice, this makes a really nice parlay piece with no goddamn striker. I don't think Arsenal's scoring twice at minus 135. PSV kept Juve to one goal for 120 minutes. Like, they went into extra time and kept Juve to a single goal. So I think Arsenal scoring twice here is a big ask. I think the draw is a serious runner at plus 260 if you got the balls to play it. I think 0-0 has some serious legs if you got the balls to play it, but I would want to keep the 1-1 on my side just in case both teams do manage to score here.
I love the both teams to score number. I think Arsenal will get one. It'll probably come off of a set piece where Luke De Jong can't guard everyone, other tall people. I also only have player props after that because I don't want to take a side here. This is going to be the leg to see if Arsenal actually gives a shit about winning the Champions League. Because now you got the easy draw. You got PSV. You got what you wanted. You get to do this, and then you get to play either, us, Atleti, Leverkusen, or Bayern. So, like, this is, hey, step up time. And now, if you can't beat PSV at their crib, I don't know if you're really stepping up when it comes to Atleti, Leverkusen, Real Madrid, or Bayern. So this is a good warm-up here. So I'm not going to take a side. That being said, PSV is very dangerous at home. If you're looking at a double chance for PSV and you're getting a good number, I don't hate that at all. But again, this is Arsenal's, hey, you're not going to win the Premier League, right? So maybe win something. Step it up right here. That's the only reason I see them on a money line getting this much favoritism when PSV's only lost one fucking home game.
I think it's important to note, too, like, when it comes to European pedigree, PSV's won this bitch twice. Like, that's why they got two stars above their crest.
Yeah.
And Arsenal, I'm sorry, but y'all ain't done shit in Europe. So this is your prove it season. If you want to be taken serious in Europe, you have to do better than advancing past Porto and getting washed out. You have to do better than advancing against PSV and then getting washed out. This is what we mean when we don't take Arsenal fucking serious when it comes to Europe. Getting into some player props here. I'm not sure who's going to be starting on the right wing for PSV, whether or not it's going to be Perisic or it's going to be Bakayoko. To me, it doesn't really fucking matter. I like either of them for a shot on target. Bakayoko at -110 on FanDuel, really good number. Perisic shot on target +150 on FanDuel, really good number. You guys know I love Noah Lang, his shot on target +125. Do you know if Till is healthy? I know he subbed in last championship or last Champions League for like some late action.
They have him listed as like still not fully fit. So
yeah,
I wouldn't expect to see him starting. This is either like they're gonna surprise everybody and haha they got us. I don't think Till is that guy that they would do it with, but it'd be nice to see him. I also love all the props on Calafiori just to attempt a shot, even money.
Ooh, where you got even? I saw -120.
I got it at even money on. It's either DraftKings or FanDuel.
It's probably DK.
Oh wait, I just bet. I was sorry. While you were talking, I was betting a hockey game, so I don't have it up anymore.
No worries. Yeah, it's probably DK. But yeah, I love Calafiori just to take a single shot here at even money.
Oh, also, I love that since Saka isn't in, we have to now praise Ethan Nwaneri as like the next coming. He is better than Lamine Yamal already. I'm completely fine with them doing that just because I'm tired of hearing the Lamine Yamal dick eating. But y'all ever thought about relaxing? Because once Saka comes back, I know in FIFA, you're just like, oh, I'll just switch it to the other side. Does that work? Let's all calm down. But I'm believing in it for now. So give me that shot on target. -160. I'll eat that juice just because the offense really does flow through their whole right side, and Trossard is dead to me.
Speaking of the offense flowing through the right side, I think it's going to be difficult for Arsenal to kind of like live in the final third and get really clean looks at the goal. And I don't know what their effort level is going to be going forward. I think I want to say turtling, but making this a very tough game in the middle third is going to be key here for Arsenal. But I do like Odegaard's shot on target +130 over on Caesars. And like I said, I do think it's going to take some guys a little extra effort here. So maybe Rice for a shot on target +220 over on Caesars as well. We know Rice likes to pull up and jack for chicks outside of the box, especially. So if you want a little more money, you could maybe find something there. He's not in this projected starting 11, but if Timber plays, I love him for PSV. Just to take a shot is +130 over on Caesars, and to put it on target is +475 on Caesars. So that's something I'm definitely interested in. And then last but not least, Noah Lang to take 2 shots at -125 over on FanDuel. If you don't want to pay the juice, I think that's a great little parlay piece. The other thing I want to mention is Lang has the legs. So Lang didn't get subbed off at all versus Juve. They played him for 119 of the 120 minutes. Whereas Perisic is definitely a little bit older and has Bakayoko, who's super capable of backing him up, available off the bench. And if Bakayoko starts, Perisic is very capable. So I would say that left wing is a little bit more prone to subs and minutes, whereas Lang, I think, is going to play at least the full 90 here. So I would be, if you're concerned about subs and who's going to be doing what for the entire game, I would say Lang is probably the safer bet, and Perisic/Bakayoko is going to be the one that's more likely to change sooner.
Bro, I love Bakayoko, but Perisic has just been clutch.
He has been. And the one thing I do want to mention, though, is Perisic played in Italy forever. So him playing against Juve was pretty much a no fucking brainer. He owns Juve. He's got a huge history there. So that's what I'm interested to see. Again, this is something we'll have to see tomorrow. Perisic has been playing well. I find it hard to take a guy who's in form out of your starting 11, but Bakayoko's dumb talented too.
Yep.
All right, guys, so that's all we got for this one. Be sure to check out the links down in the description. Join the Discords. Anything you do over there always helps support me bringing you more free video content. Please, please, please make sure to like and subscribe right here at youtube.com/ at Burr Oaks 772. Until next time, Leg and I always look forward to seeing you at the window, and we will be back shortly to finish out Tuesday with Real Madrid versus Atleti. Doses. We outside!